Good morning, y'all. So today we're going to be doing some more corn harvest. We're letting everything dry off a little bit, but before we get down the road, I got to put down the auger, unroll the tarp, and we're letting everything warm up a little bit. There goes a train. Shoo-wee. Is my tarp dry enough, you think?
Mine ain't, but I rolled it up anyway.
Alright, 10-4. There we go. I think they're trying to leave me a little bit, but we were about to cross this train track right here. The train just went by. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm catching up. They put the squeeze on you that time with those trash cans.
Isn't it now?
Look at that. Good grief, in between a tree and trash cans, he missed it by about 2 inches.
You got them blocked off back there anyway.
Power D-rate condition exists.
Took off the road.
Air filter clogged. That air filter thing beeping at me again about being clogged or something.
I ain't never seen nobody go through so many air filters.
It says engine power D-rate exists. This John Deere tractor likes to give me heart attacks in the morning. Beeping
I
at me
went to
so
his
early.
house when he
Well, this is gonna be a fun morning. It's a tiny little road, already met about 10 cars. Had the combine stop. It's gonna be a little bit of a long drive.
Must be some big news going on down here somewhere.
This is the worst driving I've ever had to do.
Can't be nothing down out of that entrance. Must be something going on, news and VIP tags and everything. Good people live down this road anyway.
Finally made it to the driveway. Oh,
What is
it's
the
been-
celebrity event today? Have no idea.
Had the news and everything.
I don't have a clue.
For all I know, we could have
Somebody's
been on
doing
the news.
tailgating somewhere because every vehicle we met had fold-up tables and grills and coolers in the back. We're probably on the news tonight.
Two huge John Deere pieces of equipment hold back 300 cars. I can see it now. Some kind of,
You'll take your service truck down here and put it somewhere.
can't get a word in. Some kind of races they're having. That's why there was so much traffic. I don't know what. Horse races, I don't know. Something. Let's put the auger up so we don't hang it on anything in the field.
I'm full already.
He's full. We've been harvesting for 2 minutes. He's gonna dump on the dump truck. I can't even get over there. Good grief. So it's been a little bit of a hectic morning, but we made it out here to the cornfield. Looks like some pretty good corn. He already got a load in a couple minutes, so it's probably gonna be a long day of corn harvest, and we're probably gonna get a lot of it. So I made sure every stalk could fit in there. He said, I planted all this corn right here, and he said that corner up there is so tight, he said he couldn't hardly get in there to harvest it. So we finally got our first dump of the morning. It's almost 10 o'clock, but I'm thinking once we get enough for a load, we're probably just gonna go dump it on the dump truck since he already has a little bit on there. So I just opened up the field view app. Let's see what this is yielding because it looks pretty darn good. Oh, there we go. Connecting. WDR host. Well, I just got to load, and I'd say it's doing pretty dang good for the outside round. stop the truck. I had 44,000. He said he probably couldn't fill it all the way up. I got 1,000 left. I was like, challenge accepted, but didn't quite get it. It's pretty full though. He just finished now. I'm heading over there, put down the auger. But I was pretty dang close. Yesterday I could only get 39,000 on there. This test weight must be pretty heavy. Heavy. Like I said, he just finished this field. He's gonna give me a little bit of corn. But he said this is probably the best field I've planted. He said it was perfect, so that's pretty high praise. But yeah, this is one of the last fields I did, so I have a little bit of experience. And we're on to the next field. And we are now crossing right through a mud hole. And we're pulling into our next field right now. I was planting this, and last year I forgot to turn on the adaptive curves on here. So on the second round, I had to drive the whole thing. And it's right down there, I might be a little bit messed to harvest. At least I'm not the one in the combine. It actually doesn't look too far off of this row right here, except there's a little bit of gap in the middle, but it's hard to do that without the adaptive curve straight track. Or auto steer, whatever you call it. And we've got our first load for this field. Looks like I'm going out through the thicket and bushes. Hopefully there's no holes or rocks, because last time I went in one of these I had a rock, so. On that entire second round, I forgot to turn on the adaptive curves, so I had to drive the whole thing.
Had to drive the whole thing?
Yeah, I had to drive the whole second round.
Oh, I hate that.
So I just finished filling him up, but I didn't hardly have to move because it's all sliding right down to the back because we're right on a hill. But, I mean, it may take a little bit for the back to, it may take a little bit to get the front filled up, but the back, just shoot right over the back or right over the sides. All that corn just flows right down to the back. So we just got Harry and the tractor trailer finished filling them up, and we're gonna head on over to the combine. Just finished up this field. So it's 11:30 right now, and I think I'm ready for some lunch because I don't have to dump or anything right now, so I might as well eat it while I'm not the busiest. So I got a toasted ham and cheese sandwich, and I got some Oots Ripple chips, sour cream and onion, my favorites. Got a good lunch right here. So we just got unloaded, got about 40,000. We're gonna head up the hill over there and then get over to the truck. Engine air filter. Surprise, surprise. We just made it over here to the combine. We've got about 5 acres over here in this field, and we're about to head over to the next 5th field.
What did you say?
What was the final average?
269.
269 bushels to the acre.
Unfreaking real.
Amen to that. That's some good corn. That's probably the best corn we've had all year. So I've got about 20,000 pounds. I'm gonna put on the tractor and trailer real quick before we head down this steep hill into the next field. Blocking the camera the whole time, I bet. Good grief. But that is half load for Harry. Yeah, so this is a steep hill I was talking about. You know, you don't want to carry anything down here if you don't have to. But we have about 7 acres down here. Should be about 3 truckloads. And then we'll be finished here for the day. It's 2:30 right now, so get most of our weekend off. I was in a rush to plant this field.
What?
I was in a rush to plant this field.
Why? Rain coming?
Yeah, it started raining halfway through.
Got her done though.
Got her done though. That's all that matters. I mean, unless you did a terrible job because you were in a rush, but I think it looks pretty good. We went just a couple miles an hour faster than usual is pretty much all we did just to try and beat the rain. So I just want to share with y'all 1 Peter 5:7, and it kind of leads into what I was talking about this morning with stress and going down that road with all the cars and John Deere beeping at me. But 1 Peter 5:7 says, give all your cares and worries to God, for he cares
I ain't gonna
about
have to dump it because it's gonna be too wet to haul.
you. Okay. But give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. Just imagine that God who created us and everything around us cares about each of us individually and everything that's going on in our lives. And, you know, I kind of remind myself with that a lot of times is, you know, that I'm not alone in whatever's going on in my life, that, you know, God's always there for me and he's there for you too. So I just wanted to encourage y'all with that today. I gave him enough so he could go haul it to sell it, but it is too wet, like 17 or 18% to go sell because it needs to be closer to 15.5% moisture. But he's going to haul it over to our shop where our grain bins are, and we're going to keep it there until we can dry it down some. That corn is just as tall as the tractor. Good grief, this is some nice looking corn. Let's go get a good video. Too dusty to get in the tractor. I'm hiding by the wheel. I don't know, you can even see the head. So much corn stuff on there.
Okay.
This is the last pass of this field. So I don't know if you consider it getting off early or not, because by the time we're done it'll probably be 5. But it's pretty early for harvest, I guess. So what did this field end up yielding?
253.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
So far today, I think we've had every single field over 250 plus yield. The last field was like 270. This field's over 250. The other fields were over 250. I don't know where we're gonna put all this corn. It's a good thing, not a bad thing, but good things can have problems too. So we'll be back at it next week, but until then, I hope y'all enjoyed and have a blessed day.